It's 8.
So this goal, it's a little bit easier than other goals. There's going to be less execution needed. There's not really any dungeons you have to do, but there's a lot of routing. So if you guys know about the Halloween challenge we did, it was a bit in the same sense that you had a lot of questing, a lot of things to do, and you had to route in your night cycles and stuff. So this is going to be a little bit like that too. But instead of having the child trait sequence, it's with the adult trait sequence.
So what's the idea behind this goal? Like, what's like when we were doing this goal? What were our idea? Like?
Well, because we wanted to touch a bit of everything during these races, and like the getting the bottles legit, getting the 4th bottle, it's usually only done in Hundo, so we kind of wanted to touch that part too, because not many people are used to getting all the pose in Hyrule Field. So, like we even have this little story now. I guess PBJ, you should read it because you wrote it. It's great to get in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Oh, PPG, I guess it's
Okay, here we go.
Alright, let's go.
Here's my story. Everyone get ready. Christmas is just around the corner, but Ganondorf is ruining the spirit with his strict anti-party laws. Link has to work around the laws, but still make it to Talon's party. He needs to get a new ID from Big Oron, the finest ID maker in the lands, just to get in. He needs to bring some drinks, but he needs to drink them out of real certified Hyrule bottles, not cheap RBA ripoffs. Then he has to show off to everyone by chugging them the fastest.
Let's go. So yeah, I mean the fun part about this, it's like a big party. Like the goal is to the party, so that's pretty cool. But like there's other part like get the claim check. What does that require?
It's just a bunch of running around. Like usually people know the first part of the trade sequence pretty well because usually when you RBA you go up to, let's say, the poacher's saw or the broken knife. Yeah. But now you have to go all the way to right before getting the big Goron sword. So now at least they don't need to play Sun Song and they don't need to like go get the actual sword. They just need to do the part before that.
So there's
like right now, we say real bottles because there's a way to RBA bottles in your bottle slots. So right now this is allowed, but we want them to get the real bottles. So they can still RBA some bottle slots to help them, but at the end they need to have all 4 real bottles. Because right now, like in the race channel, people are wondering, but it says real bottles everywhere.
Yeah. So there's no dungeon in this category, I guess. Like there's no dungeon, there's no glitches, or like there's no not glitches, like there's no major glitches, right? Like you don't have to go in dungeon and do spirit hour.
Well, there are gonna be a few major glitches like dot skip, getting chews and stuff like that, but just no dungeon stuff really. And one thing that's interesting is that getting that 4th bottle through the pose is something that no one really does in any category except for 100%. So
yeah.
No one here is used to that except for Marco, maybe Runner Guy.
Yeah, and the party house is the house where Talon is. Like it's on the image. We have a bigger image. I guess we could post it in chat too. But we have a bigger image that kind of explains a little bit more. And there's an arrow that shows which house it is.
Yeah. And it's called the party house because at night there's a party in that house.
Yeah. Can we talk about the potion? Like, what requirement like each potion has?
Yeah, to get the green potion and the red potion, you can just buy those as long as you have an empty real bottle. They cost 30 or 50 or some low amount. But then the blue potion, you need to have the odd potion. You have to have traded the odd mushroom in for the odd potion at some point. And you also have to buy it for 100 rupees. So you need the big wallet for that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's kind of a little bit confusing, the real bottle part, because in 100% right now, you can RBA bottles but you have to finish with the real bottle. So this is the rules we wanted. It's like the same rules as in Hundo. The only reason we allowed to RBA the bottles was just in case people RBA bottles by accident. Because right now, with the way we RBA, it would be super easy to RBA the third slot by accident, and we didn't want people to ruin their races just because of that. So it kind of made the rules a little bit more complicated, but in a way, it's just to make everything easier.
Yeah. So RB mean you gotta get the shield, right?
We have 32 players today.
For RBA?
Yeah. What's the route? Like, they get the sword and
Oh,
then like what player are
well,
doing?
of all the bottles, there's 3 bottles you can only get as child, and it's the bottle of Kakariko that you see in like every route ever.
Yeah.
There's the milk bottle in Lala Ranch, and there's the Rudel's letter in Lake Hylia. So they're gonna have to get all 3 of those, and it's gonna be super interesting at the start because the routes.
Already,
I think everyone's gonna do a bunch of different routes.
like you can see like some people skip the shield and the other like Marco got the shield.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, everyone except for Marco here went for the escape out of the water. Actually, Marco's gonna do that too out of the Lost Woods, but he got the shield. Maybe Runner Guy seems a bit behind too. Maybe he bought a stick or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe. Because it's like Epona's song. No, you don't need Epona's song, but you need to wake up Talon. So, and you need to go up the river. So depending on how you do it, the night cycle can be really bad. Because
Yeah.
when you leave the forest for the first time, let's say you're a casual, you have just enough time to make it to the castle before it turns night. It's like the game just made it so that they really wanted you to be stuck with the stall children. But when you get the egg to wake up Talon, and if it's morning, then you have to wait all day and all night. But if you get the egg when it's night, then at least you just wait for that night. So right now you see Sniping, he's going up the river, but then his night cycle might be a bit worse in the castle.
Yeah. So everyone except for Sniping on screen right now is going for the Kakariko bottle first, but Sniping's going for the Ruto's letter bottle first.
Wow.
Yeah. I think a
Forget you
lot
can
of
do
them are going to skip explosives. You can get all these bottles without explosives, so they might just get the bottles and then go adult. What did Marco do? How come he's behind?
Marco bought a shield.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I don't
so he
know
was probably
why he
planning
bought
on
a shield.
doing, getting the Ocarina, and then he realized he doesn't really need it. I wonder how many are gonna get choose, because choose won't really be that useful. Because that's the thing with the trade sequence. Like, they have to do it, but on the way, they can still RBA bombs. So if you do that, you get your free RBA, so they don't need to get the choose as child, really.
So
Like,
why will you start by Zeradoman like bottle? I mean, Ruto leather bottle.
uh, like if you go up the river that way, then you don't need explosives. And it's kind of like you're already there.
Okay.
You don't really. The only other way you could go would be to, I don't know, walk to Lake Hylia and then Navi dive or get the goal scale. Maybe some people are going to do that too. But it's
Yeah,
a
that's what I
common
was
bingo
thinking was a
strat.
good
If you
idea.
have your Rudo's letter, you just go up the river with the Cuckoo. This goal, there's going to be so many route options. I think even more than the Halloween challenge. I hope I'm not hyping it up too much and then everyone just does the same route. But when we were testing the goal, you had so many decisions to make. So it's really gonna be interesting who does what.
So sniping and doing a mini game.
Yeah.
So Flo's got his bottle. That's good.
Let's see, where did they go? Okay, Flo is leaving, and Renegai is leaving too. So no choose for them.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see if they're gonna go for golden scale or silver scale here. Because
Yeah,
it's pretty easy to just Wes, which is a very fast movement that you can do across Hyrule Field, all the way to Lake Hylia. It's not bad, so they might just choose to do that.
yeah. I don't know. Because right now they're definitely going to the castle, because if they're gonna have a perfect cycle to get the egg and wake up
Yeah.
Talon, But the thing is, after that, you're in the ranch. Like, what do? You still need a bottle. If you save warp without explosives, the only way to get to Zora's domain would be to go back down the river and get the Cuckoo. But I hope some of them go through Hyrule Field into Lake Hylia. I want to see some fishing.
Everyone loves fishing.
Yeah. That's what OCS was missing, a fishing goal.
Yeah. Green.
Like, even this part, Sniping decides to go back down the river, but there's also the option that you can talk to the owl. But right now, he probably wants the knight to pass.
But it's still going to be awkward if he wants to go to the castle right now. Because if he gets to get the bottle in Kakariko Village, it has to be daytime, and then to wake up Talon, he has to wait until the next daytime. So if
That's
he
gonna take
goes,
forever.
yeah, if he goes and gets the bottle right now, it'll be in the morning, and then he'll have to wait a full day.
What is that, like 3 minutes? 3.5 minutes?
It's like 4 or 5, I thought.
Oh my god. So in the VC route for Hundo, you wake up Talon in Child 1. But if you miss Castle Before Night, you might as well reset, because you're gonna wait all day. That's like the worst possible
Yeah.
time.
Day is
Right now,
3 minutes.
Sniping's looking like that's what's gonna happen. He has nothing else he can do to kill time. Rudo Bottle first probably wasn't the best idea. That's the thing, if you decided to get Bomb Chews, at least you could save warp and use Bomb Chews to go back through the waterfall, but just getting Chews in general, there was no way really to make that. Oh yeah, we did talk about that. Maybe you could get the Child Mushroom.
Child
not sure if
mushroom.
some people are
That'd
gonna
be
do that.
sweet. But if you get a child mushroom, it means you can't RBA a
The
wallet.
Yeah, but maybe you can get 10 Skulltulas fast.
So
But
the
it's
the child mushroom is for the potion quest, right?
Well, it's for the
Yeah.
trading quest too to get the claim check.
Right.
Yeah, but it would be the combo that. So right now, people are gonna need a quiver to get the pose for the 4th bottle. But the fastest way to get a quiver would be to RB Kojiro and then get ice arrows. So if they were to go get ice arrows and the mushroom as child, then that could open up the route even more. But it
Yeah.
might not be the best plan either. But you could do a lot of things if you do that. Because
That's
there's
true.
a chest in the Guru Fortress. There's a chest at the top that has a heart piece when you're adult. But for some reason, if you access the fortress as child and you open that chest, it gives you the odd mushroom. So you would skip the first part of the quest that's waiting for the egg to hatch and trading in Kojiro. I don't think people are gonna do that.
No.
It seems like it could be good, but maybe it's overly complicated.
So to get the milk bottle, all you have to do is wake up this dude that Flo and Runner Guy are waking up right now. He's also the one hosting the party for those who are taking account.
In 7
He'll
years,
host
he's
a
gonna
party. In
host a
7
big
years,
party.
he's going to host a very important party. But all you have to do is wake him up and leave. So that's what they're going to do.
You have to talk to him. Don't just wake him up and leave. I've done that
Wake
before.
him up, talk to him, and then after he leaves, then you leave.
Oh, so far almost forget to talk to him.
Oh, really?
Nice save. Yeah, nice saves.
Yeah, that's really bad, because if you go all the way to the ranch, then you have to go all the way back here to just talk to him. Like, you think once you wake him up, he goes back to doing his job, but I guess not.
I feel like someone will forget about him somehow.
So Flo save warped. Why would he save warp?
I don't know, he got caught by the guards before he saved warp, so
Yeah, he like changed his mind.
he must
So he's
think
gonna
that
go back down the river.
going back down the river is the fast way, but I guess Runner Guy's going to go and get the gold scale.
Well, yeah, because now he's gonna get
First, he's
milk.
going to talk to Honey and Darling.
Yes.
He has to invite them to Talon's party in 7 years.
Oh shit, people are tagging me in the...
So yeah, Runner
You can
Guy.
group over a real ball, that's what people are asking.
There's no. Must be like 4-wheel bottle, guys. Like that's
Yeah, you can see sniping is just has to wait until a full night end happens. Like it's the middle of the day for him right now. Just wait another night.
thing. You
Looking around, it looks like no one is doing anything
super special.
super special right now.
So sniping, just like look at the sign. Maybe you can explain like the sign skip or the hull skip, like the text.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
that's a little like nice trick. PBJ, maybe.
Wait, sign skip?
Yeah, maybe.
Coming out of Kakariko Village?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you hop down the stairs outside Kakariko Village, there's an owl at the bottom. But he doesn't talk to you if you're targeting something. So all you have to do is hop down strategically and then target the sign as you walk into his like area that he'll talk to you in. And then he won't talk to you as long as you're targeting that. Pretty cool.
Also, for the like London range mini game, like the like for the bottle, like does the chicken are always at the same position, or is that
They're always in generally the same position, but you
I
don't
think
know
they
exactly
land.
which chicken they are, basically.
Yeah, I think they land in the same position, but then they move. So you can usually get the first one because you see where it lands, but the other two you don't really know.
What's
Okay.
cool, if you watch Marco, if you hold R when you pick up the right chicken, then when he tells you, like, you got the right chicken, the chicken just falls into the ground and disappears forever.
What?
the last chicken? That's pretty cool.
I think a lot of people were asking is if they could dupe over one of the bottles, which
But-
in Hundo you can do. Like
Yeah.
maybe we should have just put it's like in Hundo, but then people might not know the 100% rules. Like
Yeah.
we like I said on RC, we tried to make the goal like as least complicated possible, like to allow the most options. But then this way it made it that the way we wrote it, it's like more complicated than it should be. But it's just like you get the 4 bottles from their legit slot and that's it. You can do whatever else you want, but as long as you get the 4 bottles from the right spots. Sniping just got caught.
So you can see Runner Guy and Marco are both going for Epona's song. Epona's song allows you to get milk just by playing Epona's song for any cow. But they already have milk, so I don't know exactly what Epona's song will help with. It'll also help with calling Epona for the big Poe, but it's not
Yeah.
necessary for that. I guess it'll just speed it up because you need to go back to the castle repeatedly.
Yeah, I think Epona song is a good idea because right now, if you will have if you RBL the bottles, then you can drink your milk at first and then have 4 bottles for the pose, and then you
That's
could play
true.
Epona song to a cow to get another bottle of milk.
Yeah.
So if you drink your milk by accident, or let's say you dupe over it as adult and you don't have Epona song, you're kind of stuck. You would have to go back in time. You can't get milk in any other ways. You can't just buy it like in Majora's Mask.
You can buy milk. Oh,
Yeah, or can you buy milk in Majora's Mask?
I think so. Yeah.
Majora's Mask is weird though. You can get like 20 thing bottles. More. So Flo's got his Ruto's letter. Runner Guy and Marco. Runner Guy is definitely going for the gold scale right now. Marco looks like he's
Yeah,
gonna go for the
it's
silver scale.
happening.
Yeah.
I mean, he
let's
could
go.
also Navi dive and get the silver scale. That might
But
be
I
a bit
don't know if
slower.
that's faster.
But
I don't
then,
even. He has Navi, so that's an option.
yeah, but it depends on the RNG.
He has exactly enough rupees to fish, or one more than he needs. Yeah. So you can
Oh
see
yeah, so he
Flo.
only has 1 try at fishing.
But there's like 3 fish you can catch that'll give you the gold scale, so it's okay.
Wait, there's 3? I thought it was 2.
No,
Oh yeah, there's 3. Yeah.
There's 3.
Yeah, because you don't need to get the heart piece after it. Yeah, I never really thought of that. I just always associated that other fish for the heart piece.
Yeah. You can see Flo is talking to this owl. It actually, you might not know this, it's very useful. It flies you all the way back to Hyrule Castle.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. But now it's turning night, and he needs it to be day to get the milk bottle and to get into the castle. So he's gonna have to wait too. Seems like Marco did the same thing Flo did, except he got the milk bottle before.
Yep. So everyone's dreams are happening. Runner guy is fishing.
How many?
Oh wow!
How many rupees that does the potion cost?
The green and red potions cost 30 rupees in Hyrule in market, or in the bazaar in Kakariko as an adult. But they cost, the red potion you can also buy for 50 in Zora's shop, which I don't think anyone will. And then the blue potion costs 100, and you have to unlock it by quest.
Okay.
Renegade got amazing RNG.
Oh, restart the stream briefly.
He's already